city's housing authority needs them to move out of public housing units in Potrero Hill and soon. It is part of a redevelopment project that does include affordable housing. So could Airbnb gift cards be a way to get them out?
ABC 7 News reporter Francis Wang is live in the newsroom to break this down for us. Francis.
Yeah, Almadan, some people here involved are true squatters, but dozens of others are what tenant attorneys called unleased residents and considered to be the true victims in the situation.
What? Unleased residents? That's a squatter. They're getting real fancy with the vernacular here. Okay, a couple things here. For any an inexperienced investor, you have property. Maybe it's your first one that you got, and man, if you bought it in San Francisco, lucky you, I guess. But don't accept if you get this call from someone or some service or agency. This again, just my opinion here. You do what you will. I would not take these these types of tenants, because they're essentially trading one squat one squatter, because they said not all of them are squatters, so I'm assuming some of them, maybe, I don't know. Don't accept the money. What happened earlier on in the pandemic, a lot of inexperienced investors ended up taking, I think they were offering, when they did the rent freeze, people couldn't get back on track, and they made some special program. I don't remember what it was exactly, but it was something that kind of like a voucher program where they would supplement it. When that money ran out of that, account, well, the people were on their own, and then they left them to the owners to deal with, and it became a nightmare for people. So I would strongly urge you to not look at this as money. Don't do that. Please don't do it. Now, with the having said that, let me just say, no, obviously, no one, I don't want people living on the street. No one wants people living on the street, but this is not a solution. This is just piss poor management, and they're putting it on the backs of people once again, of their own, citizens, and that it's not right. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel as well. I just try to be honest with you guys, and I'm not trying to be heartless or anything like that, but this is terrible. I feel bad for these people. I don't feel bad for squatters, for sure. But I don't know. We got to do better. I hate that this is going on, and I'm from the Bay Area. That's why I wanted to react to this video. But man, failed after fail after fail. When are they gonna learn it? When are I don't know. I just don't know when this is gonna change. And it's unfortunate that this is happening. Because the people that always get hurt, to be honest with you, if you're a big company, you can take some of these blows and, it won't end you. But as a mom and pop investor who, let me expose my cards here, I'm a mom and pop investor, and I'm not in a landlord friendly state. And listen, there are real ramifications for people like myself who own maybe one or two units, and you get wiped out. There's no one coming to save you. Not the banks. You won't get a story on the news. Uh, you know, there's no program to help you. However, if you know, kick one of these people out for bidding your property that just aren't paying, you will make the news, and not in a good way. And so I say all that to say, just be careful. All money, everything that's glitter is not gold.
Now, even with this Airbnb credit, they say those residents just have nowhere to go.
Somebody who has represented tenants for a long time, I've never seen an offer of that nature.
An offer of $5,000 in Airbnb credit, the value dropping each day it's not accepted. That's the option some people living in the Potrero Annex say they've been given by the SF Housing Authority to leave their homes.
Anybody who knows Airbnb, we're talking about if they're lucky, they could get 10 nights in a unit.
The Eviction Defense Collaborative is representing a handful of these unleased residents, a group it says were actually the ones defrauded. These residents believe they were paying rent to a property management employee.
They were enticed to move into this property, believing it was a legitimate tenancy, believing that an agent of the housing authority was renting units to them and collecting rent for them.
The situation gaining attention after one resident was killed in this January 2023 fire. Since then, some residents have been evicted, others are still in litigation. The city attorney's office telling ABC 7 News it could not verify those residents' claims in an investigation last year.
We're talking about a population that may not be English speakers and may not be understanding the letters that they're receiving, might be undocumented immigrants who are terrified to come forward.
This ongoing battle has put yet another pause on an already delayed redevelopment project called Hope SF.
See, this is again goes back to just failed policy. Like, I generally want people to be helped. I really do. Squatters, we need to fix that law today. I know even Portland has some weird laws as it relates to squatters. We got to start cracking down on that because it's hurting small mom and pop owners. Um, and I'm just totally against it. And I'm biased. So there you have it. But this is just negligible to me. And people getting hurt. I mean, this is often a pattern that you see when it comes to government and local city government. They try to be helpful, but when they try to help, it usually ends up hurting the people that they're trying to help. And so it's just this nasty cycle that continues, and they don't, there's never an end point to it. It's just usually someone getting screwed, whether it be the owner or the tenants. And squatters, the fact that they even such a thing as squatters rights just gets under my skin like you wouldn't believe. But I don't know, man. This is all just sad.
The mayor's office of housing and community development says demolition of this annex will begin only after every unit is vacant. Leased residents are being offered temporary relocation assistance and a chance to move into the new redevelopment after it's complete. Those representing the unleased residents say they deserve the same options. Airbnb credits are not enough.
They're unleased. I don't get it. Why do they get the same privileges as someone with a lease? Again, this goes back to what I'm talking about, just stupid. I don't know. I'm just drinking my coffee. It's in the morning. I don't want to get too worked up. Please like, subscribe, and comment and share. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.